I got into medicine to help people, especially people who tend to be forgotten the most in our community, and that's immigrants, minorities, people with low socioeconomic status, and having parents and grandparents who are part of communities similar to this, where language is a barrier, healthcare is very complicated, and a lot of times these people get lost in the shuffle. Now that I'm more aware, I have more knowledge and experience in the medical field, I think that I want to use that to help people, not just my family members, but others who maybe don't have a family member who is involved in medicine or who has knowledge on how to navigate the system. I can relate to a lot of the patients here. They're immigrants like me, came here to seek better opportunities for their family, but I've been fortunate enough where I got to go to school, graduated, came here. I'm going to medical school now, and a lot of people don't have that. If you're not exposed to different diverse communities that maybe you don't come across generally in your social circles, learning a lot about all the different communities here in Columbus and getting to know them and what their life is like, and humanizing them in a way, because there's a lot of demonization of people who are refugees or immigrants. So seeing them in person, seeing their struggles, seeing how they're just human like everyone else, there tends to be a gap, especially for younger children. Lower economic status when it comes to education, when it comes to the public schools funding, where a lot of other kids might have after school curricular activities and kind of challenging curriculums that keep them engaged. Children with immigrants or people who live in poorer neighborhoods, their kids don't have that opportunity. So a lot of times they have to entertain themselves, and a lot of times that could lead to hanging out with maybe bad peer pressure, and can lead to bad outcomes. So what my project USA is doing, giving these kids things to do, giving them responsibilities to become leaders. A lot of times that pays off in the long run. Early on in one of our clinics, as patients, they like me were from a background where there's a lot of war and trauma in their home before they came to the United States, and it's really interesting seeing how that manifests in their health, and seeing some of those things that are taboo, such as mental health, in our communities where people don't speak about them. And seeing someone who's my parents' age, I can't imagine my parents sharing those things with me, those traumatic experiences. It was seeing the other side of it, where someone is struggling with that, was very powerful, and I felt that I am in the right place, and this is exactly why I got into medicine. There's a lot of people who are doing a lot of work, dedicating, volunteering their time, volunteering their effort, but it's not enough. There's just a lot more people who need help, and very little help out there. So if you can't volunteer your time, just donating, volunteering your money, doing anything that you can just to help, because it's not enough what we have right now.